You know, the National Registration Act was enacted in 2010, but it took another 5 years in 2015 for it to be gazetted. And it needs the will of the executive, which is a political will. We are saying it's transformation because we took, in less than 6 months, we did mass registration and the target was 9 million and we achieved that. It's a small country, poor, but we managed to do it because there was that political will. You know, the time when this law was enacted, the incumbent president, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, was the then Minister of Justice. And soon after the elections in 2014, the tripartite elections, we made sure that's why in 2015 it was gazetted, and last year we commenced the registration. So right now we're in the continuous registration, and as a country we will be registering also births as well as deaths even in our rural communities. We have linkages as a country through the MRA, the Central Bank, which is the Reserve Bank of Malawi, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Agriculture, in terms of socio-economic services. So we have seen this transformation, and it will help even to flash out on ghost workers. It will improve the national budget. There are a lot of benefits for this. That's why Malawi wholeheartedly contributed to 40% in full, and the 60% was from our development partners. And we are very happy as government of Malawi, to stand out and say that we have really done it, and we believe that we can do it in several ways. The generation has been very fantastic. People now are interested. For example, when one has a national ID, it means opening of an account has been made easy. For the government, they have reduced the budget. It means ghost workers will be flushed out. And as I'm talking, discussions are underway. We would want that in the future, even the issuance of the Malawi passport should be done by the National Registration Bureau. The reason being that it will ease cost, time spent, and it will be very easy to identify who is a real Malawian and who is not. And that way we'll make sure that the services belonging to Malawians should not be benefited by non-Malawians.